Hi, John Michael Elliott with the Elliott Naho Real Estate Group at S&D Real Estate Services. Today we're going to be discussing a common issue that happens with your air conditioning system in your rental home. It's June right now, it's very hot outside, and the air conditioner is working a little bit of overtime to keep your house cool to the temperature that you're wanting to keep it at. You've been sitting in your home, your air conditioner's been working the entire day, and all of a sudden the air conditioning system just quits, it stops. You go to your thermostat, you look, you see that the thermostat is black. It is looking like there's no power to it, that the battery's dead, and that is a very common problem that happens when the air conditioning system drain line backs up and fills up your drain pan and shuts off the emergency shutoff valve, and it cuts complete power to your AC system. And a quick, easy solution to that is being able to go to the exterior of your home, going to find the air conditioning system. Typically, there's a drain line that's coming out of the wall, and that drain line is a PVC pipe. It usually will have a P-trap on it or an elbow, and you'll see that it has water or sometimes a little slimy algae near it, which is very common. And you can locate that drain line on the exterior of the home, and there's a couple things that you can do to it to resolve your problem and get back to the comfortable living that you're accustomed to with a nice AC running at a cool temperature and keeping your family very comfortable. So I'm going to pass you along to a segment of this video where I'm going to describe to you how to fix that issue so that you can avoid having to wait and be uncomfortable and have a technician show up at your house a day later or 2 days later, depending on the circumstances. So we want to make sure that you're comfortable and you're taken care of, and this is something that you can do to assist yourself in doing that. So without further ado, okay, I'm here at the exterior of my home, and I've located the drain line for my air conditioning system. I see that there's been a water flowing out of it. There's a little bit of algae and gook on the ground, which is common. And then I've noticed that maybe it's maybe it's clogged right at the end, or maybe there's something that's crawled up in there, or even worse, somewhere along the line up into the attic, there's a clog. This happened to my house the other day. What I did is I got my shop vac. I took my shop vac out. I took the filter out of it so that I didn't ruin my dry filter because we're going to be working with water. I took my shop vac hose, put it over the PVC pipe. I cut my hand on it, turned it on, 15 seconds or so, 20 seconds or so, and I see water's actually flowing out of there a little bit harder now that I put some pressure behind the system. But that will you'll feel water coming out of into the hose, and a lot of times that good 15, 20, 30 seconds of that, as long as you got really good suction on there, you can clear that blockage. In some instances, there's a blockage that might be a little bit heavier, more condensed in there, that you'll need to put a little bit of pressure behind it. This is a method that you can use in conjunction with your shop vac. You would take a water hose, your standard water hose. You would take it, you would turn it on regular pressure or full pressure, what have you. You'd hold it to the end of the PVC pipe, cup your hands around there, turn it on full flow, put it on there for about 10 or 15 seconds at the max, because you're pushing water back up into the system, into a system that's already shut off because the drain line's not working properly. So we're just wanting to budge that blockage loose so that you're able to get the water flowing back again so that your system will turn on. So that is basically, in a nutshell, how to remedy your thermostat from being black, from not being able to operate your system. You'll notice within 3 or 4 minutes that your system has turned back on, your thermostat inside, the lights have come back on, you're able to read the numbers on it. That means that is your issue, and you've resolved that issue, and you should be able to get back to very comfortable, cool air in your home again, where you won't have to call a technician, or you will have to be uncomfortable for a day or two where your air conditioner is not working. So hopefully this has helped you, and as always, we really appreciate you being a tenant with us, and If there's anything else that we can do for you, you can always give us a call at our office, or you can send us an email. We'd be happy to help you. Until then, have a great day.